Chat, what's an AII, chat?
Word, this is a AR. This is a A7RII.
Yeah.
Wait,
But it's really, I don't know. He said AII. It's an A7
Yeah, A7 A7
Word, chat. You heard that, chat?
AII.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did I just do the dirty one?
Yo.
The dirty one.
Not the
or the
dirty
dirty
one.
one.
Yeah, he did. He did.
I did the dirty one. I didn't do the dirty.
Yeah. I hit that shit though.
He's a disc jockey, guys.
I definitely hit that though. That's crazy, yo. Yeah.
Yes. Shout out my nigga Nari on the beat as always. You already know.
Ooh.
Yeah. Looking a little different.
Looking a little different.
Change the scenery, right?
Always good.
Yeah.
Change is good. Change is good. Always. Duh.
Sure, you can play that shit again. Nigga. Hold on.
Yeah, I honestly just put the instrumental on and shit.
Last time I did that shit, they cut one of the sounds out for me.
Now you got you gotta do just
can't play
instrumentals.
too much copywritten music on the fucking shit.
You gotta speed it up or slow it down. A
speed up the instrumental and shit. Yeah.
Try to hate on us.
For real.
What's good, man? How y'all feeling, man?
Hey,
what the fuck is going on, Banks?
Hey, yo, you already know, man. What's good, everybody? It's your boy DJ Banks, and you are now tuned in to Make It Enough podcast. As always, I'm here with my brothers, DJ Bugs.
What's up, Doc? Make it enough.
My guy DJ Blueprint. And as always, our creative director Q. Yo, as always, be sure to follow us on all streaming platforms at Make It Enough Podcast.
Make it enough.
Oh man, fellas, we are here today, man. Another day, a little bit of a different scenery, but it's okay because we want your eyes to be fixed on everything that we got going on. We want everything to look new and fresh when you come and check out Make It Enough Podcast.
Yeah,
we gotta keep y'all on your toes a little bit.
A little bit.
For real.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, what's going on, y'all? How was y'all? So much going on.
It's a lot going on right now.
I'm gonna let you go, BJ, because you got a lot going on, brother. How you doing, man? How's everything?
I'm chilling, bro. Chilling. Just got off the baby shower, and I mean,
Yeah.
Chilling. Got another one on the way. It's about to drop probably. Maybe by the time y'all see this.
Yo, congrats. I wish I had the clap button. I would just right there.
I got myself.
Yeah. Yeah, congratulations, man. It's a big deal, yo. Fatherhood ain't nothing easy, so congratulations on doing a double pick now.
Yeah, we out here.
Ready?
I'm as ready as I'm gonna get. As ready as you can be.
And clap for that. Wait, it's all good. But go ahead, brother. Yeah.
It sounded like he was stalling.
So like I was saying, the baby shower was lit. Had a good time. Just been chilling, man. Fucking weekend's been crazy. Fucking seen Dave Chappelle.
Yeah.
I mean, went out with the wife. We celebrated. She passed her nursing test.
Big congrats, yo, to wife.
Big
congrats
to that.
Yes.
That ain't nothing. That ain't nothing easy, yo.
I mean,
the first model I ever shot with.
I mean, put respect on her name. She call her Nurse Iman.
Straight up.
Iman.
Straight up. Skirt.
Mm-hmm. So other than that, man, just been chilling, yo.
That's big, yo.
Nah, I mean, I spent fucking daycare when was like they took a week off.
Oh, that's crazy.
Man, fuck daycare.
Yeah, I know.
They
They raping it.
Did you take a week off?
So I had to take a week off myself.
Did you take a week off with your dollars too? Because that shit
Hey,
expensive.
son, they charged us a little bit. I don't know why. I meant to think about it. They didn't charge us like the whole week fee, but like,
that whole month should have been free.
Son, it was just me. It was just me and little one. Just a week. Just me and him. Just chilling, rocking. So just he's looking at me like, "What the fuck you doing?" And I'm looking at him like, "What do you do all day? Like, what do you do?
What do you do?
What do you do?
What do you do when I drop you off?
Yeah,
what do you
right.
do?
We just like it's like, yo, turn my shit on. And shit,
shut up,
and feed me, my nigga. I mean, you rock with the Blues Clues because that's what I want to see, dog. I mean, numbers and shapes and shit. Teach me some letters and shit. Numbers, not me.
Right, they go take a nap on the couch, nigga.
Give me my milk. Put me upstairs for my nap, bro. We went to the park. We went to Vanson Park.
Oh,
First time
lit.
I've been to Vanson in mad long,
I'm about to say,
bro.
Yo, how's it look
that's
now,
a
bro?
Yo,
classic
Vanson
park,
is
bro.
lit, yo. It's very, very nice. Like I was like, yo, maybe I should have had his birthday party out here, bro. Like, it was-
Yeah.
Yeah,
They
they got the
built
animals
it
and
up.
shit over there too.
yeah, they got the zoo.
Yeah.
Zoo is lit. They got
The train, yeah.
and they
That
got
shit
the
used to be mad
the
fun.
carousel.
Bro, that's what every black barbecue was for years.
My favorite thing was like,
over at that picnic area.
yeah, the picnic area.
Table number 17.
We had our family reunion at Vanson Park.
I had one or two of those over there.
Bro, you had to walk that path to get to your car. You bad as hell. You gotta walk back that path
Shit.
Yeah, definitely.
over that little bridge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you at Doty Park or some shit. Like, why this shit so far? Like,
Right.
Playground is mad big, yo. I went there. I was like, yo, let's
Playground big as hell
Big as
over
hell,
there. Yo.
Y'all don't remember that monkey bar shit where you could jump and it slides you across?
Yeah, that was so fun.
That was
Yeah.
the best
They don't
part.
have that shit no more. People
They
got
don't.
hurt.
Yeah,
They said they got regular. You just gonna fall regular. You gonna fall
Son,
regular.
these things just grab that shit, and just slide.
Yeah, that used to be
That
mad
shit was
funny.
so fun.
Facts.
Yeah,
Hey, yo.
nah. Pause.
Nah,
Oh my god.
my guy.
Nah, but they got rid of that shit. So they got the carousel. Yeah, it was lit, man. Yeah, next time when Leo was born, hopefully he's born soon enough that the weather is still nice, that I'll be able to have outside parties for him, because having these fucking venue parties is,
Cap. Super cap, yeah.
bro, son.
You know how that shit go.
Yeah, it's crazy, son. But what's going on with y'all though?
Man, what's going on, Blueprint?
Shit, man. Just working. The football season just started, so that's
Yeah.
busy.
Yo, y'all make y'all wife sign that contract?
Yep. What you
That,
mean?
that NFL
The NFL contract. Don't
Oh,
talk to me.
Absolutely.
This game is on. Don't holler at me. You get this baby's
saying?
responsibility is yours,
The,
man.
the guy, what did he say? He said Fridays is I'll have the kids.
Nah, I mean, that guy is
so
Friday,
me.
Saturday. It's all. I
Saturdays,
mean, what you need?
yeah.
Saturday, Sunday.
It's Sunday.
Don't talk to me.
He said, I need you to sit next to me, but don't talk to me. And if your phone ring, put your phone on low vibrate. What is a low vibrate? And if you need to talk, I need you to get out. If you gotta be on the phone, get out.
Yeah,
Low vibrate is crazy.
Yo,
But yeah, man. So
Sound like some spiritual shit.
between that,
yo,
fire baby shower for this guy.
yeah,
that was
yeah,
cool.
for sure.
Oh, shout out to the DJ Avengers once again. I mean, you know, we,
Oh yeah,
You know how we do, you know what I mean?
the homies, the mega powers had
Mega
to come
Powers
through.
came through. You know how we do.
Motherfucker, shut shit down.
These niggas gotta be working.
Listen, bro. Listen.
Everybody works. Baby.
Everybody works. B.
Everybody works.
puts in-
Everybody works,
Puts in a
B.
little bit of effort.
A little
man.
bit of yo, this guy is hilarious. Yo.
Listen, I was working too. It was my baby shower. I'm fucking DJing one hand. I have a baby in one hand, and I got the DJ, and I'm DJing with the other one. Like,
This is it. This
a whole
is,
hour, though. You had an
We gotta
hour.
get- we
Banks
gotta
had
get
an hour.
shirt.
We
We
all
gotta
we
get
all had an
shirts.
hour.
who
gotta get
knew?
shirts.
Who knew this?
DJ
This
Avengers.
is where shit would be.
That's fire, yo. Yeah, nah, for sure, man. Big shout out to, to BJ's baby shower. I was there too, obviously. DJing, doing what we do best, showing the vibes, everybody enjoying themselves as always. Let my guys just, enjoy their time. I had my little man out there walking and playing with their kids. That was crazy, right? Like,
Yeah, all the kids together.
all
was
the kids
crazy.
together was
the
was
bounce
nuts.
house was lit.
Yeah, bounce house I was in there with my son too, so I definitely had that.
Oh, you got
moment.
in there?
Oh, sure did. Yeah. When I first got there, I went right in that bounce house, took my socks off. And I was like, I gotta have these moments with my son.
I shoulda got in there.
How many kids was in there?
It was two kids, other kids when we was in there, but I had him, so he had a good time.
I mean, I'll take that if you got your baby. Yeah.
Yeah, I may or may not have almost choked a child.
Okay.
Dang, bro.
Where is
They was
this
too
going?
close, man. Too close, man.
Too close. This little stupid motherfucker decided to do a quadruple axle.
It fell under you.
Like, bro, you clearly see we're like, this a baby here.
Oh, you had a.
We over here, baby
okay.
bouncing, gang. Like, you know what I mean? Boom,
Bouncing,
boom,
baby.
boom, bounce, ha ha, he.
He was an older kid. and
Then here comes Rey Mysterio off the top rope. Like, what the fuck are you doing, Holmes? Like, what is
That
going
nigga's
on?
enjoying himself.
What is going on?
So it was Dennis the
like
Menace?
when I tell
It
you,
was
no,
Dennis-
it wasn't even Dennis the Menace. yo. Like I said, it was Lil Rey Mysterio, bro.
Lil
Lil
Alien?
Rey Mysterio.
Lil
So
Alien,
I was
I
like, I had to try to scoop up. I couldn't even
Little
scoop up.
Dominic Mysterio.
Quick enough in time. Like, shit was crazy.
Oh yeah, because you had to go. She was in there by herself, right?
No, it was me and her, but like she was. I have her.
Damn,
like
she was
in
almost a
front of me.
victim. She almost caught the
And, like,
flying
yo,
elbow, bro.
She caught remnants. That's why I'm like. I was like, yo, I almost tucked her right up against the net, and you know what I'm
She
saying?
almost had to
Like,
take him up top.
I was like, you
Rock
know
bottom
what?
this
I was
boy.
like, you know what? Father, forgive him, for he know not what he do.
For real.
Hit him with the flying leg drop.
It'd be all right, because he almost
Twist
caught
of
a
fate.
fucking swanton bomb off the fucking side rope.
Twist
nigga.
of fate
What?
in the air, the flying RKO. Yo.
Yeah.
That shit was
Yeah,
crazy.
that's crazy,
But
yo.
it was definitely a fun time, though.
Yeah, see, that's the only thing now. Like when it comes to having kids, like it's such a liability to take them out the house because you just don't know what
because-
other kids. Everybody, you gotta kind of play with them a little rough because you don't want a little kid to just push them and they start crying.
Oh,
like,
100%. Me and my daughter pillow fight, all type of crazy shit
For real.
every day.
Oh yeah, nah.
got
I
to.
wrestle with Liam.
God, all the
every day.
time, all the time. Because you just don't know, like you said, situations like that, yo. That's what happens at bounce houses, at ball pits.
Son, you know my
yo.
move to Liam? I had him like right here, and like I'm about to elbow drop him, but like I'm like bang, like right over him. So he goes crazy every time.
Yo, you got to.
Yeah, my daughter got about 2-3 more months before she starts learning some arm twists and submissions and shit.
That's
because
good, man.
That's where it's gonna start getting fun.
Yeah, shit,
Oh
like-
man. All right, yo. So let's get right into this, fellas, man. We got a couple of things.
Wait,
to
what
talk
you
about.
do? How was your?
I was good. I mean, baby shower,
Chilling?
son walking at 9 months.
My
you know
boy
what
ain't
I'm
have
saying?
no class to go to.
Yo, they know.
Feel me? Like, what the fuck you been doing with yourself, gang?
Yo, trying
What
to
you been doing with yourself, gang?
yo, trying to catch up on life.
Chasing little man around.
Yo, trying to catch.
Trying to keep up.
The first
Yo.
the first 6 months of his life, yo, for real, I was in school, so like I'm literally playing like a certain level of catch up. You know what I'm saying? My attention is like strictly my family. You know, I really don't leave the house. You know what I'm saying? I really don't leave the house.
Yeah, because you work from home.
I work from home, but it's like I really don't leave the house. But I just really enjoy my time with my family and everything, and just these moments.
Yeah.
You said what?
No, so with your babies.
Yeah, my babies. Yeah,
And I was just
big
gonna
shout out to
say-
my wife and my son for real.
Just because little man is just starting to get moving now, like, and me and my wife just had the conversation, like, how crazy is the transition from, like, when they're in just that super baby phase, and I don't know what's going on, to like now, like chasing them around,
Yeah.
like the
yeah.
difference was so
It is
crazy.
different,
Like,
man.
when it's like, yo, you think every little thing is gonna get to them, or is it like it's gonna?
Yeah.
And now they're trying to run around and go find that shit that they could potentially get into. Like,
Yo, honestly, like real talk. At this point, I had a conversation with my wife about that too. I was like, yo, it's crazy how before, like, I could leave him in the living room and he would just be sitting there because he's just sitting up. You know, he might roll over, roll
Not
to
no
the,
more.
bro, roll to the side.
You go somewhere, he gone.
Bro,
gone,
Bro.
You'll unplug a wire and choose to put the plug in your
Son.
mouth.
Yo.
like
Nah,
just
chill.
some crazy shit.
I gotta fence my son in, bro. I have to fence him in like
You
he's a
have to.
fucking like a wild animal,
Bro,
bro.
we
He's a
done-
Tasmanian
we-
devil.
like-
This kid is wild, son.
We done
My
used
cousin
words about
keeps her
everything.
son in a like a tent.
You got
have to.
It's like,
You
yo,
got to,
this
bro,
big
'cause
ass tent in the house. I'm
everything.
Yeah.
They'll get
Smart.
into everything. Like, as soon as I pick him up from daycare, as soon as he touch the ground, it's go time, dog. Like,
Like, no,
whatever.
I've
like,
been. First of all, I've been around Liam, and yes, Liam is a mover and a shaker.
yes, that boy, wow, son.
He is a city slicker.
Here's my other issue. Like, I don't think I'm well versed enough in forensic science to be confident in the area that I left before I came and got you to know that there's not something you can find that might hurt you.
Yo.
Yeah, true.
That you might be able to
Like,
you know what I mean? Like,
that's
and
not on the list.
because that's the
Like
other
grapes and shit
That's the other thing that
and
like
honey.
that they don't tell you about kids. Like there are tacticians at finding the one thing that you
Oh,
might have
son,
forgotten.
yep.
That's
Anything.
that
Anything on the
you're
floor,
gonna choke on.
something,
that might
a
poke
penny,
you.
Yeah.
That
a
might-
lighter,
that,
a fucking nail,
The worst possible thing that you can
Boric
find right
acid.
now.
outlets.
My
No,
son,
it ain't-
I'm
Your
laser,
charger.
I'm laser focused on it. That's what I'm
my
gonna
son
go
was-
directly
my son
to.
will run straight to an outlet. I'm like, bro, come on, man. the one that I actually need to plug shit into.
Yo, that's just
is the one you
intriguing.
wanna run
He
to.
want to know why you keep doing this.
And one day he gonna
Like,
find
why
out.
you keep-
he gonna find out. one day.
You gonna learn today?
You gonna learn today.
My son started with putting the charger in his mouth. I'm like,
Oh,
yo,
nah.
bro, what
Yeah.
are you trying to do,
Yeah,
bro? Why are you trying
when
to charge up?
when
Like, what's up with you,
when
bro?
when you
Dad,
wear
I'm
shorts,
charged up.
Like, what are you
I'm
learning?
What are you
charged up.
doing?
he do
What
the
are you
same-
learning?
My son do the same
Like-
thing. When you have a short in your iPhone or your Android,
It's because
charger,
he's sitting there
because he's sitting there chewing
on that
that
shit.
joint.
And if your PlayStation or your Xbox broken, it's the kids.
Yeah, yo, son. So yeah, if he knows that like the PlayStation remote, if you push the button in the middle, the fucking PlayStation will come on and
Yeah.
then shit will come. So he'll just go turn that shit. Just press it, don't know what else to do from here. Just to press the button, just to flick it,
It's
just to
on.
turn the TV on, my
It's
nigga.
on.
It's
and
on.
so he sees Iman cooking in the kitchen and like washing dishes. So now his thing is, I'm gonna pull this fucking chair up to this stove. I'm gonna get these pots out these
He's still
this
like
thing.
pots and
I'm
shit?
get these pots and I'm gonna put it. He puts it on the stove and he just like clicks it like, yeah, why is this? I'm trying to cook. What's up?
Yeah.
Trying to cook. What's up?
Oh yeah, that
Tryna
means,
cook,
that
what's
means
up?
it's time to start getting some of those little plastic knives.
Yeah, nah,
and
yeah,
spoon-
definitely,
and
yeah,
forks.
yeah.
Definitely.
You want help? You gonna start
Get
prepping
him-
his food with us?
Get him like a
chefing up.
baby chef's island, because he can be a cook, yo. He love pots and
Yeah,
shit. Get him like
yeah.
a
Pots
baby.
is a
Start
shit,
putting-
bro.
Give him a
start putting
baby
oil
chef
in the
island.
thing.
You know what I mean? Like he could be chefing
Yo,
it
start
up.
putting the oil in the pot and tell him just start putting some rice in that shit. Start off with
Yeah,
rice.
early
you can burn,
age,
you can burn
yo.
off, you can burn
Like
off some rice. That's
day
cool.
old rice,
Look, bro,
right? Like day old rice.
It's
Look, bro,
just
you gonna be my sous chef?
It's funny to
That's how
watch
you
him
feel?
because
Yeah.
he has like Iman was like, yo, fuck it, we gotta get him like a footstep or whatever, because she'll like just let him wash dishes with her or whatever.
Yep,
And
yep.
so he'll pull the footstep to the like stove, get a pot and put it on the stove and like try to like think that turns on this like that's how you cook. And he's just like bop bop. Bop. Like, why is it not working? What's going on?
Where the fire at?
Where the fire?
First of all, why ain't there no food in this pot?
Get him a grill and like a
Hilarious.
baby grill and a fucking
Yo,
baby
a photo shoot
island.
might be an apron with a hat, bro. Like Chef Liam.
Nah, Liam is not gonna pay attention if you put his favorite things in front of him. He is gonna wild out.
Going.
I feel you.
That kid is going.
He gonna run with that pot.
Yeah, man.
Sure.
What's on the docket today, though, man? What up, Banks?
Fatherhood. No,
Dickory dock.
yeah. All right, so here goes a segment. If you ain't married, don't talk.
Oh, excuse me.
You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Not you, Q. Just saying it for the people
You
out
got
there.
plenty of insight, my guy.
Right, for the people out there that be saying that BS. For my fellas, did you grow up with married representation in your life to know how to be a husband?
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely.
So, what are some key points that you would say you took away from watching that example in your life to what you apply now to your kids?
You want me to go first? Or you want to go?
Got some deep thought. You look like
Argument.
you
we
Like
waiting
never
for you
you
to.
look like you in
listen,
deep thought. You look like
Word,
you
you
in
ain't
deep-
even give your answer.
No, either that or you be like, yo,
I mean-
how about you, Banks?
Yeah, you can steer the shit. Oh,
Yeah, I know you got to steer the ship, Captain. Please,
steer the ship.
you are the captain, sir.
Yeah,
Y'all
these niggas
both
is
did
like-
give like the same answer.
That
Though.
was because he's not like, yo, you listen, bro.
No, I'm saying though, like I would have said probably no.
Oh, well, that's because you got a different perspective from this. Now, I mean,
All right, so wait, again, just to be clear, what's the question again?
Did you have?
Oh, yeah, no, married
How
representation
Google?
in your life.
How
I
the
got
fuck
you.
Google forget the
I got you.
the
I just wanted to make
question?
sure we
all
were still
right,
here.
listen,
I just wanted to make sure we were still
listen,
here.
Banks.
Did
From
you
now,
have-
who you want to go first? Look, from now on, just let us know.
I'm about to
Don't
start,
ever switch this shit up,
Yeah.
nigga.
I'm about to start calling our niggas like we in class.
Yeah, exactly.
First grade, first
exactly.
grade.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Ooh, blueprint.
All right.
So for me, I mean, it of course started in my house, like with my family. So like
Yeah.
having my parents married, a couple of my aunts, uncles on both of their sides, people in different, whether it's organizations, sports teams, whatever I was involved in. But the main things that I was able to get from witnessing those situations was seeing the leadership of being the man of the house, the accountability of the man in the house, just the level of responsibility that it took to kind of choose to make that type of a commitment. Like,
yeah.
That those kind of three things were the main things that always stood out to me. Yeah, I think I can leave it there, and if anything, I'll tap back in.
Okay.
If,
Okay,
if I got
Bugs.
anything.
Bugs, what about you, brother?
I got a similar perspective to Blue. Other than my I got a later age. My parents got divorced, but being in a two parent household, I mean, steered me to wanna, I guess, have that and I guess it was a great, good example. Like, I mean, from my dad just being around in the house. I mean, made me wanna do the same. I mean, made me wanna like raise a family. I feel like it was a good example. I mean, I got plenty of homies, and more than. I mean, more. me and Bam are like the outliers in the, I guess, the friend group
In the
that we're
overall
in.
friend group?
Overall friend
Yeah,
group. You know what I mean?
probably.
Like,
most ain't gonna have.
yeah. Most don't have the situations that we grew up in. Know what
They
I
ain't
mean?
gonna have dad or their mom.
Yeah, like you could,
their
I
dad,
mean, like,
but-
yeah, and you could, it's everybody. I mean, you get it how you live. Know what I mean, and then there's good outcomes that could come from the other situations too. Know what I mean, not everything's bad, but like, know what I mean, you would
100%.
hope for,
Yeah.
know what I mean, to have a 2-parent household. Know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
Or at least have the other parent involved in the other kid's life.
Consistently.
Consistently, because
Correct.
I mean that helps.
Yeah, absolutely.
No, ideally,
Yeah.
you want a 2-parent household.
Yeah.
Come on, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm pretty much the opposite of that. I obviously I grew up in a single parent household, and so I had father figures that were
Uncles.
my grandfather and stuff like that.
Yep.
You know, rest in peace for them. But they poured into me a lot to pretty much bring me to who I am today. So I felt like it was just very important for me to have that dynamic in my house to kind of break that generational curse or that consistency that I didn't like. You know, I didn't like the consistency of not having a figure in the house. You know, it's good to have figures that are that take the time to mold you and groom you into a man or woman, whoever you are, and to being who you are. But in the household, I see the dynamics and the importance of that, because you're also just showing the level of support to your partner in that dynamic, and that you guys show unity. And if you guys are on the same page, the baby's always going to thrive. You know what I'm saying? That there's like no dysfunction, that there's nothing where it's like, okay, well, mommy and daddy are always at it, so I got to be at it with somebody in my life. That's just, you got to show a certain level of function, and then not everything is supposed to be seen or discussed in front of the child. Like I feel like we need to bring that back into, like, when they're babies and stuff. They might hear this, but once they get to like where your kids are at right now, is there certain conversations you just don't have in front of your kids.
So did you learn that, or you?
I learned that. Yeah, I learned that. And even just seeing it, like, even if I saw other representation in marriages, there's just some conversations that I may have not need to be like there to hear, or to see like that dysfunction, or me knowing too much of your business,
Yeah.
Because for me, like, a big part of what we're getting from that relationship is structure, right?
Yeah.
And like, if
Example.
if we're not getting that from like a 2-parent household, we have other situations that are kind of set up to kind of provide that. For me, like, my first representation in another example of that outside of my home was in the extracurricular activities, whether that's sports or anything
makes
else,
sense.
right?
100%.
And like, for me, like, that's also where certain things were reinforced, because my dad was like
was a
dad,
coach?
and he was coach.
Okay.
So I got a lot of those life
My uncle
lessons
was
that
a
were
coach.
that were
He was a coach.
reinforced
Yeah.
like inside the home.
That structure.
That were like driven home,
Like, literally on the drive home.
on the playing field. Like, you get what I'm saying?
Okay.
So like, in a lot of ways too, I was able to see, witness, experience how he was able to play that role for people that didn't have that
that's
experience
good.
at
Yeah,
home.
yeah.
So like, for anyone like watching this and asking that question of how is it that we can fill that void, the extracurricular activities of some type of participation like sports is the first one, or the first way to be able to do that, because at the end of the day, you have these individuals that are willing to take that time, that energy, that effort, and pour it into your kids. They're setting it apart day in, day out during the week for those practices, at the end of the week for those games.
Yeah.
So you get those people that are willing to sacrifice and give those life lessons that they might not be getting within the house. So like, for me, that's always also something that I always look back at, and I'm grateful for, because I was able to be like double blessed, like, you know what I mean? Because I was able to get that kind of within the house, and then like I was able to get that with something else from the same person in a lot of the ways, and like see how that was able to benefit myself and others. So like, for me, like, I'm always going to be a proponent of like, if we need
Community.
if we need, like, because it takes a village. We always say that, we preach that, but the question is how. Like if you don't know who or how or what to drop your kids off to, you gotta be paying attention now during these early times to see what sports, what activities that they are taking a liking to.
I think it's
and you
activities
foster and facilitate that to. And you'd be surprised the type of people that pop up and make prominent roles in your kids'
I would like
lives.
to know your perspective, Q.
I mean, it's kind of crazy because I didn't grow up like you. I grew up probably closer to like what Banks grew up, but I did grow up like you. Like, so like, I was gonna ask Banks, like, what's the difference, like, between like me and him, is that like like, did you have your mom? You're your mom's only child, right?
Yeah.
Right. So like, so those uncles and people that step in your life, they might not like when they're surplus, like to where they can like focus their surplus. It's like easy to choose. For me, it like wasn't. Me and my older brother is like 3 years apart.
Yeah.
So like he was like the golden child at first. Like, you know what I mean? Like a lot of people like to call me like the chosen one or different things in my family, but like it had to develop that way. You know what I mean? Like my older brother was focused and supported way more than me and my younger brother was. But I did get my father support or like the family support from like other people's like families, like so like my cousin Lisa, like my cousin Malcolm. Like I'm going by their cribs like for weeks, like and months on end, and they family might not actually had surplus, but it, you know, they did what they
What
had
they
to do
had
to
helped
take
you,
care.
I mean,
Yeah,
yeah,
a whole
yeah,
nother kid.
yeah,
You know,
yeah.
Correct.
and that's some shit. Like you said, the community, like, and I, for you, I went to like mad churches. Like, this is the whole reason why I have this space, is because I went to church around the corner from here.
Yeah.
Like the fact that we pass this area every day. I mean, every Sunday, Thursday, and Tuesday going to church, and Wednesday nights getting
Mad church.
Wednesday nights getting picked up for another church. Friday going to another church. And I'm talking about like, but like, I'm not gonna, y'all all know like what Future said about church. It's fun when you are ignorant. You know what I mean? And you grow and then you decide which way you're gonna go. And I'm not really into church at this moment. But church for me didn't have, like, I believe in God, but like you didn't have to. Like it's about community, camaraderie, and that
Fellowship.
shit. Yeah, fellowship. And when you're that age, it doesn't matter what you fucking believe in. You feel me? Like, so like I feel like those type of things like brought me like seeing marriages all over, or seeing healthy and unhealthy relationships to give me good and bad examples has not only like made me yearn to be a good dad and to live with my, you know, whoever I have, you know, a child with, but like, yeah, like I feel like the yearning to be one, like when you don't have, and then the example that's set when you do have, and then when you have both, like that shit is unique.
Yeah,
that shit
It
is
is.
crazy.
It is.
Yeah.
And it's rare.
Like I said, we come from a fatherless generation. Like, I mean,
100%.
I mean, most of our friends, I mean, don't, I mean, have it like that. So like, as growing up, I was proud to see that that tradition change. I mean,
Right. Most of the people that we
I
knew,
fuck
we were
I
cool
fuck with our
with,
generation.
that
yeah.
became fathers, stayed
nah.
active and stayed
I
around.
fuck,
Right.
I fuck with our generation. Honestly, we
Proud to be part of that
I don't
breaking
care
the
what
chain.
nobody
Sure.
think. Like we've been fucking shit up. At least in my immediate eye, like, you know what I mean. The dads that I know, they're there.
Yeah.
And they're overtly there, even when there's no relationship with them and the mother. Like they don't play that shit.
Yeah, no, I mean, like my friends, I couldn't like
Stand
Associate
by it.
with
You know what I
it.
mean,
Yeah,
if that
nah.
was the situation, if you got kids just out there and you're not like, nah, I mean,
I
I
re-met my
know-
dad at 19, y'all, and that nigga was 19 in his brain,
yeah,
and it disgusted me.
Yo,
It disgusted me.
listen, when I tell you that was one of the hardest things for me to understand as I came into adulthood, that there are certain individuals that never
Develop.
mature
Yeah.
past a certain point in life.
Yeah.
So you have plenty of grown ass kids like walking around
Absolutely.
day to day.
And I
So,
love
like-
my dad. I
so,
still
like-
want a relationship with him.
So and like
That's
especially
a fact.
So then for me, like especially coming like being raised a certain way from the family, being raised or that having that reinforced a certain way through sports. You're supposed to look at certain people as certain elders, and they're supposed to be handled or treated with a certain level of respect.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
You get that off GP without question, without
100%.
any consideration, without anything. Like, you know what I mean?
Straight up,
Like
straight up.
when I tell you, it had to take time and time again of like examples of individuals that, like, you know what I mean, were not prepared for certain rights and privileges that were afforded to them to be able to discern that this isn't something that's worthy of everyone. You know what I mean? Like, and it's a shame.
It's sad.
But at the end of the day, that's also something that, I mean, on one end, that type of involvement and like surrounding is a positive, but on another's foot, it can potentially become a negative if someone that has like, what's the word, like rose-colored glasses or
Yeah,
mistaken
rose-colored,
perspective
PTSD.
of their surroundings because they think everybody is their teammate. You know what I'm saying? Everybody in the world is not on your team. You know what I mean?
Damn,
No matter how much they look like that, you know what I mean, or how much that may seem. So that's also another lesson that's crazy to learn. Like,
There's one over here too, bro.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
I'm gonna add one more before you
Yeah.
get off, because we talked about this before, when we talked about like examples for having like good parentage and like just like wanting to be like a good dad and shit. And I feel like there's no excuse. There's no excuse, no matter what the generation before you did. Like, unless you have a PD, like a personality disorder, and even then you can, if you acknowledge and you work on it, you know what I mean, that's helpful. But like outside of that, there's no excuse for making a kid and not being there.
It's not, and it also shows you like how what's your willingness to grow, what's your willingness to change the perspective of what your life was and make it better for your kid. No matter you had a one parent, 2-parent household, the dynamics in your household should be better from whatever the lessons you took away or whatever you decided to dismiss. There's no excuse. There's no excuse. And no matter what your past looked like, there's just no excuse, because at the end of the day, you have time to listen. You got 9 months to figure out what you're trying to do. You feel me? Even if this was something that at the end of the day you didn't plan, you didn't know what was going on. Within them 9 months, you got enough time to soul search and figure out the kind of parent you want to be for your child.
Right. Yeah, life is a cycle. Like you learn from somebody, then they learn from you if they make it to that point. Like, you're gonna be an example for your dad of how to be a good father.
1,000%. 1,000%.
You feel me? Like, that nigga gonna learn from you, and if he don't, that's on him. But like, he should.
Thank you, boss.
Like, and I really respect all y'all for being there for y'all kids, because even if you had the example, it could have been a bad one. You know what I mean? You could have learned how to argue. You could have learned how to fight. You could have learned a lot. You know what I'm saying? But like, you guys are taking it to make sure that you continue something healthy, and I'm pretty sure your parents can still learn from y'all. Like, no matter how good they did, they can still learn from what y'all are like, like showing like as parents. Like,
1,000%.
That's some real
absolutely.
Perfect.
Appreciate you, dog.
Appreciate y'all for answering that. Y'all ready to get to the next topic, or you got something for me, BJ?
Like,
Facts. Yeah.
yeah, man. Free
Two.
wop.
A good dick suck don't sound pretty.
No, I don't.
That's
Is
right.
that some
What?
Church. What the church say?
My
Yeah,
dick suck
man.
out the next room sound like a gun.
Wait, hold on.
A good dick suck don't sound pretty.
Yo, that's a
That's right. What?
It should sound
My
great.
dick suck out
It's
the
a
next room
difference.
sound like a goddamn, like a fucking saw.
It's a beautiful disaster though.
Hung. When we was talking about that death sound?
Is that Suki or is that white girl?
Nah, somebody totally different.
Don't call me white girl.
Don't fuck with
I
her.
love her.
Stupid.
Suck dick like a big girl.
See,
That's don't call me white, right?
yo, this segment gonna have to be
that clip
gonna have to be a reel. This gonna be a reel right here.
That
This
clip
segment
is
right
serious,
here,
bro.
about to be a reel.
Yo, son, I just thought that was fucking hilarious.
I mean, but
I remember that episode, but I was like, yo, shit, wow, yo, like,
yo, and we could talk about it from
That's
an
like that
overall
pink
perspective.
Hung is crazy.
Like, you ain't gotta talk about nothing personal. You could just talk about an overall perspective about the fact
that's
that
in the chat DM.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. The fact that
for research purposes.
for research purposes, for information.
Yo, son.
It's the truth though.
She legit funny.
She right.
Though.
That
She
hung
legit
hung?
funny. Nah, bro.
Yeah,
Hang
man,
on.
saying take your soul, man.
She
You
need
take
to
your
be on
soul,
a.
man.
She need to be on a good show.
Take your soul, bro.
Lord.
He said when the mouth sound like mac and cheese, it's crazy.
Take your soul.
Sound like macaroni in the bowl.
When you understand that certain things are supposed to be like ugly,
Yeah, when you don't. Yeah, when you don't care about.
That's the beauty of it.
I mean,
willing to get willing to get ugly for your significant other.
When is sex
sometimes.
supposed to be pretty? Sex supposed to be a war. Supposed to be a war zone. It's supposed to be something that
Okay.
we so in, no, I'm saying we so
It's
into.
not a race.
no,
It's never.
no, never a race. Never a race.
If it's a race,
Never a race, Mr. Vanilla.
Nigga say you lose. Good day, sir.
I won.
Yo, if it's a race, I'm the hare in the situation. Because I ain't speeding past the,
I'm first.
yeah, I'm the turtle. I'm the turtle, dog.
Yo, I think he had to switch his position. Pause.
Yeah, let's switch it up.
Yo, that's
He
hilarious.
said it's not a
It's
race.
not a race.
It's not a wait. What? I've been doing this wrong the whole time.
Listen, ladies and gentlemen. Sex is supposed to be a war with whoever you were with. It's supposed to be something that
Yo.
that hairpins come out, glue,
Sex God Banks
glue
is different,
raisins.
y'all.
Yeah. All right. Well, since we're going there, we'll get jump right back into there. But I got this.
Lace fronts fall back.
Nah, that hung. She wild for that.
Need a cough drop after she do that.
You know how you got to do that?
What?
You got to contract to make that noise.
Son. All right, so I got a question from the internets. Y'all ever got turned off while in the act? What caused it?
Yes.
Yeah.
And one of the comments were,
Whoa.
I'm curious.
Yeah. Give us answers.
Give us context. Give me context.
"Well, this man spit in my mouth. I'd
Oh,
rather
my-
get shot than have that happen again."
That's like getting shot when somebody's spitting your mouth without telling you, without you knowing
She
that.
wasn't ready for war.
She not ready for that war.
I'm not playing with no bodily fluids, gang.
Nah, on some real shit, yo.
wild bodily fluids. Like you spit shit.
Yo, you
piss,
you
like,
motherfuckers that spit.
yeah, nah,
you
not
mother-
I'm
that,
saying,
not the
like-
shit in the piss. No,
No,
we're not doing
like
that.
we talking.
Yo, you motherfuckers that's 15 on the freak scale. Consent
That's
is
y'all
important. All right? Don't spit in nobody's mouth without asking them if they like to get their mouth spit in.
1,000%.
I don't know where that came
Nah.
from. That's some new shit, bro.
That is not some new shit.
Nah, that ain't-
That's
that
not
ain't-
some
niggas
new
be-
shit.
I
Nah,
seen
that ain't
people be rapping about that now.
Nigga, Missy said it a long time ago.
Oh, nah.
That's not some new shit.
That's not the song.
And I'm sure they were saying that shit before that.
I'm sure.
You got a freaking
Ain't nothing
nigga. You
new
think
under the
Rick
sun, right?
James
Ain't
wasn't
nothing-
spitting in mouths?
Ain't nothing new under the sun, right?
That's a
Not
fact.
at all.
So-
Life is cyclical, nigga.
So Banks, I'll address that question to you.
Oh, we got to
Yeah.
answer?
Yeah, fuck it. We in this out.
Oh, we in it?
We here now.
Might as well. Fuck it.
All right, so let's read it. What's the question one more time? Just for the people in the back.
You ever gotten turned off while in the act?
And previous relationships, yeah, absolutely. I mean,
What caused it?
What caused it?
Hey.
You got to be accurate these days, bro.
Never with my wife.
No, you got to be accurate. Ah, damn. What happened?
That's rough, yo. That's a rough
I think it was something to do with
Go ahead.
I probably thought it was cool to probably like
Yo.
while out after like a gym session with somebody, and it just wasn't the best.
Wasn't the best idea.
But then also,
So it's
but then
crazy.
it was
That's
also
easy,
that, it was
that's
that,
easy.
and then like it was also like the breath. So here's the thing.
Oh, yeah,
like,
breath?
So-
I was
so,
like,
That's a double whammy. Jesus Christ,
here's
man.
the thing. You ever, okay, so
You pretty
I don't know if
girls
you've
in
ever
your
had
damn-
if you've ever had like drunk sex with a girl and like she drinking. Sometimes she might be smoking. So you got all these different things in her mouth.
And you know
Whole bunch of aromas.
ate peppers and shit because pretty bitches love stuffed peppers, bro.
Lunch just
With
happened.
mushrooms and shit.
I'm just saying, like whatever it
Some
is,
with garlic.
whatever.
Yo, pretty
some
bitches
with garlic.
love all of that shit.
So you got all those different things, black and mild, food, weed, drinks, all in the mouth, and then you're trying to hit it, and you're just like, yo, that's crazy. So
And
what
she be
happened?
breathing crazy
And,
too.
and you in it, so you're like, oh, this is good, but then you get a whiff, it's over. Like so for me, I think it's more sort of
instantly soft.
instantly, yo. You're like, dang, that's crazy.
A smell would do it.
Yo, so it's crazy that you say that because that was gonna be where I was gonna go.
I think that's where all our bad
similar-
experiences were.
Personal hygiene.
First and foremost, before we get going, similar like my man said, like in the previous situation.
The previous situation first.
Not my
Not
wife.
the one I'm currently in.
Correct.
In a previous situation, you know what I mean? You choose to try to make a couple moves after a party, after a function, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Ain't-
Nah, it's nah.
Nah,
It's
not a
cool.
go?
It's cool, sweetheart. but
that's
nah.
not a go.
Nah, yeah, we gotta go home and brush our teeth.
Nah, I
wash
mean you
our
can jump in the
eyes.
shower, but like it's a no for right now. You know what I mean? And nah, it's
I appreciate women that jump in the shower before.
because for me like that could have it would have gone a whole
That's
different
dope.
it would have gone a whole different way. But like
Yeah. What about you? What about you, bud?
These comments are hilarious. As I give my example, Ben, I want you to read this, and can you give the people one that you think is pretty funny?
Read that one. Read that one. Read that one. Whatever you
reaction
just saw, read that one.
read that one.
Because I want to know. Read it before BJ goes. Please tell me.
Good.
Yo, all I saw was watching him keep the condom from falling off the whole time. I don't know
What?
I don't know who told him he could fit the Magnum XL. That's hard.
What? The black? You want the black and you can't wear it?
Like
Bro, that's crazy.
Listen, fellas, bro,
crazy.
yo, my
That's
niggas,
crazy.
my niggas,
Yo, my nigga, the gold, you can show
My
up with the
niggas.
gold.
Sad.
You
My
can still
niggas.
have to buy the black.
can't be out here with the baggy rubbers.
He could have just showed up with the gold. He didn't
You
show
can
up
show
with
up
the
with the
black.
gold. You don't
with
have
the
to show
regular
with the
Joe.
black.
This nigga said XL. Like, it's a certain nah, bro.
Certain diameters. That's crazy.
Nigga thought he had an arm out down there and shit. Like,
So
nigga.
similar to my.
So is he a virgin?
Bro, he had,
It had to be his first time.
He had to hold that
He had
joint
to be.
on, she
It
said.
had to be his first time.
Similar to my brother's experience.
To Banks's.
And Bam.
What was Bam's?
Oh no, I said it was a
older, it's an older
after a
situation.
It's all
party.
personal.
Yeah,
hygiene,
man,
bro.
I'm gonna have to go away from the older if y'all all three gonna say older.
Nah, yeah, that's sad, bro.
It's a strong,
you know
it's
what?
a strong motivator, nigga.
I
No,
get.
that's easy. Though. That's
I
why I
got
said
one.
that's easy.
I got one.
You got it.
And it was. You know what? And yeah, obviously this was before. Not me and Shorty. But this is one that was my fault, so I knew I turned that girl off.
Oh yeah, Yo,
so
this is good.
I'm gonna give a good one. So fucking, I'm at the hotel, right? It's like a hotel party.
Hotel party. Yeah.
Going there with a couple, gentlemen, couple ladies, right? No names.
No names.
No names. So we fucking chilling, right? So Shorty's in there, and it's my man's birthday. He fucking got the suite. He was in the tub with his joint and shit like that, and it was a party. It was a real party. So,
It was an orgy.
so it's like,
Go ahead,
it was like we were.
It's a party. It's an orgy.
So fucking like midnight, we fucking drinking, smoking in the parking lot. Like I was so bent, like to the point like I'm smoking in the parking lot. I smoked the blunt the wrong way. I burnt my mouth. That's how fucked up I was,
Oh,
right?
I got another story for that.
So
Another time.
I'm not fucked up, right? I got Shorty set up. We all set up, right? Now I mean, like, go, ready to go. Before anything happens, a man's like, "Yo, come on, let's go smoke one more time in the bathroom." My nigga, this is after tequila shots, after all of. One more time, go smoke, right?
You was young too.
My nigga, I was young too, right? Go smoke in the bathroom, bro.
Hurt.
My nigga, I did not come out that bathroom, bro. Hit the toilet like, so took a couple pulls, my nigga. You know, if you like, you hit the limit of like drinking, and if you take that last pull, my nigga, like,
Yeah.
it's over for the rest of your night,
Yeah,
dog.
game over.
It's over, my nigga. Like, I'm young, dumb, my nigga, not knowing my limit, bro.
Yeah.
Drinking.
Don't know your shit now about the
Drinking,
word either,
drinking
probably.
Smirnoff lemon and shit like that. Like, Smirnoff. That's how back in the day it was.
What?
You know what I mean,
99 apples.
yeah, we
nigga?
drinking like
Oh my
99.
God,
You know what I mean, like,
oh my
so like we drinking like
For
fucking.
loco?
Nah.
No, it was
Never.
It was. I never drank
I
the
mean-
Four Loko, but it might have been around the same time.
99 apples and all of the fucking flavored vodka.
Yeah, it was that. It was
all the
Smirnoff
Amsterdam,
flavor, my
that's
nigga.
Four
All the
Loko era.
Amsterdam,
Yeah, yeah.
Smirnoff
When
and
Mad
Amsterdam.
Dog came back,
Yep,
like
yep,
that shit
it was all
all
that.
Dog.
they
So
were-
too much, too much,
Maybe that shit just never went away.
too much strawberry Smirnoff, my nigga. Fucking
Oh my god.
one
His
more.
stomach was fucked.
One more blunt to the face, my nigga, and I blame my mans, bro.
Absolute
Took
vodka.
me out for the night, bro. Like, Shorty was like, nigga, you think, yeah, right, nigga, you out here yakking and shit? I felt crazy. So I woke up the next day like, damn, so I fucked that up. Oh, well. Here's the story to tell.
See, mine is kind of simple because I feel like any nigga,
Teeth.
huh?
Teeth.
Oh no, teeth is 100% a turn off. Don't bite my shit. Don't bite nothing. Well, nah, don't. Whatever. That ain't got nothing to do with nothing.
We're not talking about that right now.
Yeah. Ain't got nothing to do with that. But
Clarity.
Nah, like since I'm a gentleman, you know what I mean? Like, you know, and I believe in being protected. You know what I'm saying? And I also believe in being safe, y'all. You know, safe sex, y'all. You know what I'm
Safe
saying?
sex, y'all.
Like,
Safe sex is
and-
best sex.
Fucking
they said,
90s commercial.
Nah, you feel me?
Wait, what's it?
Why am I thinking
Safe
about
sex is best
what
sex?
is that? What is that? Boomerang? Not Boomerang. Jamie Foxx, Tommy Davidson. My nigga almost
You got to hit it before you-
booty call. Booty
you
call.
got to
My
hit
nigga
it.
almost suck. You got it all night.
You got to lick it
Nigga,
before
we-
you
stick it.
Yo, man.
Lick it.
Seven, you gotta lick it before you stick it. But shit. All right, I don't care about the, you know, the film and all of that shit. But like, all right, you know, definitely.
You had to get the dental
Definitely
dam?
rubbers. You know what I'm saying?
Go get the dental
You got
dam.
dental dam. You got dental dam.
I'm about to put the rubber on, and the shit's already like everything's about to start. Everything's ready. Like everything's going. We've been, you know what I mean. And I'm about to put the rubber on, and she asked me like, "What am I doing? Like, why am I putting the rubber on?"
Oh, she was with the raw slice.
She's trying to trap me. I think she's trying to trap me.
Yo.
And then the first time, because it happened twice. The first time, I kind of let it slide. I was like, well, you know what I'm doing.
Nah,
You know what I'm saying? And then the second time, my guy wouldn't let it slide. He just slid after that. He was just like, yo, like, what's going on? Like, am I being trapped?
Yeah.
Like, are you trying to trap me?
Oh, you went in? You went in? No helmet?
No, I went in with the helmet the first time.
Okay, second time you went in no helmet.
Second time I couldn't do it.
He couldn't.
I couldn't do it because
Because she was like, no,
motives.
yeah.
I didn't know her motives at that point.
Yeah.
I didn't know her motives at that point. I'm a gentleman, yo.
What are we doing? What are we
Like-
doing? We can't do this
Like,
right
why?
now.
Like, and then
Tell
I
me to
don't
put
like
the condom out. I'll get back
like
up right now.
she tried to play the like allergic type
Sexy
shit. And I'm
red.
like, yo,
You
we
did with
already.
sexy red.
I'm like, we
Sexy
already
shit
did
of
this
Pearl
though.
Queen.
Like, we already did this though. So how you allergic? Like you was good last time. So
Yo,
honestly,
that
that's
story
the
was
turn off.
crazy.
Don't try to force me into some shit that I'm not comfortable in doing, ladies. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's
you
a
know, men
fact.
can feel uncomfortable as well. And
You felt like
I'm
you was
just
gonna get
one of those-
raped. She was trying to rape you.
Bro, I just felt like, sometimes you're a prospect. Like for being a dad, being a husband, all of that shit.
100%.
And you gotta watch yourself. You gotta protect yourself.
Yeah.
Like
Protect your neck.
when you
Wu-Tang.
feel like you can be a prize, you gotta watch yourself.
100%.
Like at that moment, I felt like I was protecting myself.
So
Oh,
I
yeah.
had one of my mans when I was in college. Like he had a phrase or a saying. Like he was like, "Yo, don't let nobody put you in a movie."
You
right?
feel me?
So but at the end of the day, like that concept, like is so valid, like in every day of life. Because at the end of the day, there will always be somebody with ulterior motives.
1,000%.
Yo, watch yourself, yo.
Or a script, right?
Or she had a baby 8 months later.
A
Just
script,
saying.
a script that they're looking to play out, that they're looking to bring to action. You know what I mean? And it's your choice whether you choose to be a part of that cast or not. You know what I mean? Like,
She had
Ain't nobody trying to get
she
caught
had a
up over
baby eight months later.
I mean,
Trap.
You was supposed to be
Trap.
you was supposed to be a maybe plausible
You was
deniability.
about to-
Exactly.
He was about to be paying
I would have had to
50-50.
spend money for a test and all of this. Trap. I don't know if that's true. I don't know.
Another-
I don't know if you have to spend money. But trap.
My ex was rubbing my inner. My ex was thinking he was fingering me, but he was rubbing my inner thigh, and had the nerve
What
to
the
be like,
fuck?
"Shh."
She's probably like,
Or she's trying to
probably
correct the. Yo, so
She's
wait,
probably thick.
She
When
could
she
be
tried to
thick,
correct
but
the
he had
process
the
and
wrong.
she
He had
said-
the wrong crevice. Thing.
yeah. And then he said, "Yo, it's so wet, sir. That's from sweat from my inner thigh from the friction." Everybody for giving me the rug burn. Wow, that
Why
was
she
the
ain't
last
tell
straw,
him?
sir. You had to, what? What'd you say?
Why she ain't tell him?
He said she tried to.
Oh,
but
she
said,
said she
and
tried.
nigga said shh.
Oh,
They said,
oh,
take,
shit.
They said, shh, take that, take
This
that.
nigga thought he was the man.
Take
Yeah.
that, take that, shh.
Like wait.
Meanwhile, she's sitting here like out. Like,
She's saying wait. He like shh.
Hey yo,
Oh my God! In the mirror, I saw him lift his stomach up for back shots.
put the stomach on her butt and then start going in.
damn, the one above it is crazy too.
I mean,
But what's the difference between that and like having to go
You gotta
through
suck it to
layers?
get it hard. Goodbye, sir.
It's true
They
though.
said teamwork make the dream work, baby. What's up?
Yo,
I mean,
son.
it can be true in some cases. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, lift his stomach up.
second
back shots is
round.
crazy.
Second round, 1,000%. Second, third,
Second round, 100.
second plus. Yeah, I have to.
Come on now. That'll work.
And you gotta taste the rubber. Sorry.
You want to go again? That'll work.
Yeah,
Hey, that'll
but
work.
and you might have to taste the rubber.
You're gonna taste rubber penis.
I mean, unless you want me to go to the bathroom, you want me to start,
What the fuck is up with this shit? Yo.
niggas say I'm gonna take some baby wipes and wipe my dick.
Yeah. Hey, man, you gotta clean me up. I put in the work. You gotta clean me up.
What else is on the docket?
Oh man,
The fuck is we talking about?
yo. All right, here we go. So this is some of these other topics are from people that, like I said, follow us or want us to talk about different things and stuff. They are, so here goes the phrase: they are not your type; they are your pattern. How to change a
They don't want to talk about that.
right? How do we?
What's the difference?
So how to change a pattern? So how do we change a pattern of toxic relationships? That was somebody's question. Like, how did they not attract toxicity? Like, how is it always like in their aura? And that's why it's like they are not your type, they're your pattern. Go ahead, Blue.
Right. Basically what we're asking is how do you draw that yin to your yang? You know what I mean? Instead of more of the yin. You know what I mean? Which is giving you a lot of the same results in your life.
Correct.
Right?
Yep.
So it's about asking yourself those hard questions. What is it about yourself that's bringing about those similar situations and those people of the same like you know what I mean?
Right.
Like, because that's the tough work. That's the tough part. That's the work. That's the self-reflection that it takes to like really identify and understand why certain things are going the way that they're going.
Absolutely.
So like you just kind of got to take a step back at a certain point and look at yourself from a third person view and say, what is it that I'm doing or what is it that I'm putting out there that's drawing this in? Like, am I looking for the hood niggas? Am I looking for the people that I think that I can take advantage of?
That's good.
How is it that maybe I, like, not that we're blaming anyone, but how is it that I may be to blame? What is it that I can do different to get a different result?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I totally agree. I mean, it's just patterns of it's the I wanna be in love with the people. I feel like girls online nowadays are in love with being in love. Know what I mean? Like they just want, know what I mean, the feeling, know what I mean, or whatever
What they see.
And the finished product, too.
Yeah, the
Not
finished
like
product of
because-
not having to.
And not to like cut you off, but like I feel like this has been part of the conversation too. It's like, are people willing to settle down or try to start that work with someone that's a work in progress, or are they looking for somebody that's a
that's
finished
good.
product, right?
That's good.
And most of the people, or most of the people, I'll just leave it there, are looking for a finished product to start that journey with. But that's not the reality. At the end of the day, someone that's that quote unquote finished product is looking for another finished product to settle down with.
1000%.
Unless they're looking for a situation where they are just the influence, they are just the plug, they are just the money, and they're telling you what to do day in and day out. You know what I mean? So it's like, I feel like that's just an unreal reality that they're given, unrealistic reality that people are given from the fairy tales and Disney and whatever the fuck else you want to call it. But like, it's something that in real world, in practical terms, it's not a feasible like possibility because someone that's in that position is not going to be looking for that.
Yeah.
Yo, not to take us on subject, but like I was thinking about this the other day. How like nowadays, how do you find like if we were single, how would we find a girl? Or like how would we like?
I'm not looking for no girl.
A woman.
Now you're talking about language.
Fucking guy.
Hey, you gotta switch the dialogue up, right? What
You know what I mean? Like, but how would you like? Know what I mean? Like, cause like for our single friends, like like at work, I'm working with my cousin and shit like that. Like he always says, like, yo, he doesn't know where he goes to work, comes home every day. It's not like he's like I don't know. His nigga's not going to the club. He has kids. Like, how do you find? Like, we kind of lucky. We found out like women at like a decent age.
I think it's the company you keep. You know, you attract based off of the company you keep. And
what do you mean? Like,
so from the perspective,
what do you mean?
Yeah, what the fuck does that mean?
If you've done
I'm hanging around with 3 married niggas.
so I
Where my wife at?
What the fuck are you talking about?
not from perspective. You know?
3 married niggas with children.
Nah, not even
At that.
When I say the company you keep, I'm saying basically what you want to portray should be reflected on the inside and the outside of you. So pretty much,
This nigga being a philosophical
I'm
genius.
just saying if you want
And
to, if
things
you
of
want,
that nature.
if you want, if you
Things of
want,
that
if you want somebody to be attracted to you from the levels of the minute they look at you, there's something about you that they have to figure out, or they have to learn, or they have to see for themselves. To when the point where you have now the conversation that matches it, you have to be able to do whatever internal work and exterior work that you gotta do on yourself in order to be reflected, so that a woman, when they look at you, they're like, there's something about you I want to get to know. There's something about you that I'm attracted to, and I don't even know you. It's not even just the looks; it's the fact that you know how to have a conversation. You know what I'm saying?
Footnote, bros, you got to have a little mystery about you. Bro.
You do. You can't. It's gotta be something about you that this.
That's
girl,
not. But that's not. That, I think y'all are not.
Yeah, go.
I was just summarizing what he was
Yeah, no, I understand, but I don't think y'all are, I guess, seeing what I'm saying. Like, he wouldn't, I guess, have a problem, like, know what I mean, he just doesn't know where
to go.
Where to go. Know what I mean? Like, for example, like, I work with him. Like, I wouldn't even know if I was single, right? We go to work, come home every day, got kids, know what I mean? Have to hang out with them on the weekend. Know I mean, it's not like you can go to the club and like, what do you find girls at the club? Like, know what I mean, like you don't we don't do that.
yeah,
You know what I mean,
the
so
vibe
like,
is not the club. I don't
where is the opportunity to approach a woman?
Are we giving free
Know what I mean?
game right now? We giving free
Yeah,
game?
no,
we
give it
gotta-
out.
we gotta give
Where
game.
is the
We gotta-
opportunity to approach a
we
woman?
gotta help the
And
homies.
especially nowadays where everything is, we're in the Me Too era, you got to remember that. You know what I mean? So you don't want to get.
Of course.
Know what I mean? So like,
but you gotta think, right?
you
Like,
can't do it at work. You
Nah.
can't. You got to do it like outside. But
course.
where
Where do you go?
would be that
So,
opportunity?
so to me, if it's me, I'm taking myself out of myself and I'm doing recon, like from a third person.
Yeah, yeah.
There's two spots that kind of step out, right?
Right.
Everybody got to get groceries, right?
Understood.
okay.
Supermarket is absolutely one spot. Whether you choose to target certain aisles and certain products, that's your prerogative. I'm not gonna get that deep, right?
Man said Target. Yes, sir.
So go for the Dove soap.
You know what I'm saying? That is
Dove aisle. Hang out, lurk in there. Lurk
right.
around.
So it's like supermarkets, and then what else? There was a whole nother one that I had in mind. What was I about to say?
Parks.
Now Parks is another one. Parks is a good one. Like whether you choose to do the gym route, but that's a dangerous, slippery slope.
Yeah, Jim
because-
could get you with the Me
because-
Too. Now I mean, you
because
just looking
at
at
the
me.
end of the day- right, 'cause at the end of the day, that's so it's.
You be on a YouTube video, my nigga.
I had a whole other one besides the
I mean, it's also your, like I said, your social life. Whatever you're interested in, you got to go check it out. Like if you like books, go to a book club. You feel me? You like the gym, go to the gym. You like sports, go to sports games. You know what I'm saying? Like you're gonna always see somebody everywhere you go. You know what I'm saying? And again, it's also like hanging out with your friends. Like sometimes your friends have girls that are single that you just have to you just have to be around. Like,
That would be the route if I was single.
network marketing.
If I was single, I mean, and hopefully I won't be, ever. But if I was single, I guess that was the route I would have to go. But I have the luxury of being around y'all niggas. Nah, I mean, I'd be like, yo. Who that?
What's on
up,
the-
know what I mean?
what's on the market right
What's
now?
up with Shorty? What's up with your wife's friends? Know what I mean? Like,
or cousins. Or
like,
so
you know
whatever,
what I mean?
like,
What's up? Know what I mean? Like,
that's pretty much the route that's probably would be taken.
that
these days.
would be the only way, I guess, because the online,
Shit,
I think.
man, you go to a baby shower, you can find somebody. Yo,
Yo,
I'm just
son,
saying,
running
like,
down, but running down is different nowadays, bro. Like,
I just remembered the second one, right?
Okay, what was that?
Something like a Starbucks, right? Because you know Dunkin' Donuts is a certain quality, is a certain level, right?
Certain class,
But you know if you go to Starbucks, that's a
He said,
professional.
you gotta go on the lunch
This
break.
nigga's a
He said,
lurker, bro. We just be in there, bro.
I'm leaking free game.
Yeah,
I can
me.
He said, get
Pretend that we writing the script.
He
Nah, I
said,
mean, shorty.
I can join the Telegram. I can join the Telegram if y'all want
get a dragon fruit
more
refresher.
short, more
You know what I
short.
mean? But like, yo, son, even I was never, and like I was
run down?
I was never.
Yeah,
I
nah, me
never
neither.
had it in me, my nigga. If I didn't know that you like me, I couldn't even talk to you, my nigga. Like I didn't have the game, my nigga. Like that wasn't me, my nigga.
So it was weird.
So like how a nigga like me, if I didn't have the girl I have now, nigga, I don't know what I do, bro. Like I don't know what I
It's
do.
probably like you said, the people that you hang out with, your boys, like
Yeah.
they girls and they friends, and you might have to be that guy that's like, yo, you gonna bring a girl for my boy? We try to go outside.
Nah, but even that, I feel like that's the setup for you to fucking be a weirdo. Like there's a slippery.
I mean, I've
slippery slope with that.
I've had
like-
success stories. Like, I mean, when I was not success stories in the sense that they lasted, but I've had success stories where like,
It was a
like-
successful
I mean,
weirdo.
like back in the-
Nigga secured
It's
the
a
bag.
success
A
in the
touchdown,
moment.
a
so
touchdown
back
is a
in-
success.
like
man.
back-
But not, it's plenty of situations where niggas just secure the bag. You know
I
what
didn't win the game,
Yeah, like
but I
back-
got a touchdown.
Nigga said,
Yeah, like back in the,
I didn't
like
get
back
the
in
extra
day,
point. You know?
12% of Hail Marys.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I
What you
mean?
talking about,
like
bro?
back in the day, like if I was sitting there, my boy was trying to get with a girl, and her, they wanted to hang out, and then that girl had a friend.
Yeah, we
I'm like, yo,
scored,
I'm
nigga.
coming. I'm like, yo, I'm coming with you, bro. Like I'm with it. Like, and then like 9 times out of 10, it would be like, I bet, like we gonna Mac, we good. You know, you feeling the vibe. I'm like,
Yo, but I know, and like I said,
trust
when
my
we hanging
boy.
out after school, my nigga, we fucking, I mean, ain't got shit to do. Even if school is over, my nigga. Even like
What
in
you
the
doing?
college days, my nigga, like 4 years after high school, whatever, my nigga, we rocking out. When you're in the real life adult world, my nigga, it's so
It's different.
it's
way
different,
different.
my
It's way
nigga.
different.
It's different, bro.
way different.
I
Yo,
think
we used to be out all
it's
night.
Yeah, all night, my
It's
nigga.
the social work.
wildin'.
good.
It's the word, because you know what too. Like I was also in school, so like
Exactly.
That's another
That's
arena.
a microcosm.
It's a fucking breeding ground, my nigga.
School is different.
School is
bro.
the spot, my nigga. Like,
School
what
is
is the-
fucking different.
yeah,
bro.
nigga. If you not in school, what are you doing?
I went
bro?
to a university first.
Yo.
That shit was nuts.
We always lucky, you know what I mean? Like,
It's too much going on right now.
shit, bro.
Yo, word.
I'm just saying.
I just
like,
not
yo,
mean. Shout out, like I said, shout out to the single niggas. I
I just also think that it just depends who you are, because there's just some conversations I can't relate to those problems. Like, you know what I'm saying?
You was running down. He's like, nigga, if I was single, I'm running down. Nigga, fuck is you talking about?
God forbid that ever happened.
No,
or hypothetical, like
Obviously,
I
right.
was still single. Yeah, nigga.
nigga said they wasn't stopping me.
Nigga
Bro.
walked
it-
there,
it-
walked down my
It was
block.
no issues with sitting there saying where I'm gonna find them. It's like how they gonna get me?
They gonna get you.
How they gonna get me?
He said walk.
You know what I'm saying?
Walk.
Just from the perspective, just from the simple perspective of
Nigga
like,
wouldn't dare
knowing
walk
how to conduct myself, how to be a gentleman, how to hold conversations. I look good. You know, I'm not ugly, nigga. I'm
Look
short.
good.
I'm short, which I wasn't able to get a lot of tall women back in the day. Well, actually, sometimes I was.
No, I
but
say being short is
then again,
intriguing. Don't lie.
back in the day, but
don't
then
lie,
again,
bro. Sometimes that's
Nah,
intriguing.
it depended on their ego.
It depends on them.
It depends on their ego, not my
But-
ego, because my ego and my pride was straight. I was like, yeah, I don't care if you this high. I'm straight. We good.
Nah, man.
You were still gonna
I
run
feel
that.
like in my
Run
All
down.
right, yo, listen.
being short was intriguing for women. 'Cause
That.
they-
Okay.
no, I'm saying in my experience because I'm a short guy too.
Yeah.
It's like
Me
I
too,
feel
I
like that
feel
must be
Get the fuck out of
intriguing.
here. Fuck you.
Nah, I mean you have a certain type of intrigue to you.
Listen.
You know what I mean? Like everybody got a certain type of intrigue. They're like, oh, like, you know.
Talk about a motherfucking segue, man. And this, I got something for the short kings, all right?
This then.
Yeah, go ahead.
There is nothing about a man's height that is going to make him a better husband, father, love you better, show up for you, support you, pour into your cup.
What about size, Allison? What about size?
Right? So that height, I get it. It's primal. It's like if he's tall, if he's fit, if he's big, I feel protected. But do you know how many useless is tall and big and they will not
Come on,
protect you?
Allison.
They will not. They're not going to protect your heart, your spirit, your mind, your family, your womb. We need to be more mindful of making better choices about human beings and how they show up for you in your life, and not how they show up on a runway or walking down the street.
Yo.
All right, so hold on. So real quick before we get started, and not because I feel the need to speak for all tall guys.
Here we go.
Just not because I feel
How
the need.
tall are you?
I'm 6'4". I'm 6'4". I'm 6'4".
We ain't gonna talk.
Okay, yeah, okay.
But look, but at the
That's
end
tall.
of the day,
Nah.
this same argument can be argued from the tall male perspective against female looks as a perspective.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah,
Okay.
Fair. Don't judge a book by
Wait, what do you
cover.
At the end of the day, are your looks going to guarantee that you're a better?
Oh, okay,
are
okay,
your
okay,
looks
okay,
going to
okay,
guarantee you're a better mother, a better provider,
Better partner.
better homemaker, better partner?
I'ma
a
tell you
better-
this, yeah.
So like the way so we choose to speak out against certain double standards on one side of a coin.
I think it's just
but
a
then-
representation.
But then choose to like try to lean toward them on the other side of the coin. So
Yeah.
for me, it's about just being fair and being consistent and like
Exactly.
making sure that we're judging by the same standards at all
Like
times.
who you like.
Okay, tall man. Okay,
You know
tall
what I'm
man.
saying? I'm just- you know me. I always gotta be devil's advocate.
Yeah.
You gotta rock for the. Gotta rock for my people. Nigga said I gotta rock for my people.
My
And
tall
he's
brother to
actually
the
tall. I
right.
was about to say, I always say you gotta be 6'4" to guard me.
Yeah.
6'4".
Yeah.
You could
My
probably
tall
guard me.
brother.
And fuck
Nah.
that pump fake, because I'm not jumping. Nigga.
Yeah, my tall
no.
my tall brother
So-
made a good point.
Banks, go ahead. I'll let you
You
start.
can jump and probably still recover.
Listen, I'm gonna talk from a couple perspectives. I mean, especially the perspective of being short. You feel me? It's definitely we definitely hold a different ground game because
this nigga said ski.
we
Get
hold
him outta here.
we hold a different ground game with 10 toes because we closer to the floor. we
10 toes down,
we 10
man.
toes down for real. But from all jokes aside, what you were saying, Bam, actually makes a very good point. It's more so you got to just know who you choosing, man. You got to know who you're talking to. You got to have the right questions. You got to bring up certain things that back in the day they say, oh, well, you don't want to bring that up on the first or second date. Nah, nigga, bring that up on the first date.
ASAP.
Let's have these real life conversations. Do you want kids? Do you want to get married? Like that never scared me when a woman asked me that, because at the end of the day, yes, I do. Now, is it going to be with you? I'm not sure.
Not
but,
necessarily.
But guess what? You know, the fact that you're thinking the same thing, that means we are aligned.
We're on the same page.
And we can actually continue this conversation. We can actually develop this relationship, whether it's friends or a relationship.
Or examine if it's worth developing at all.
Because we just got the hard stuff out the way. Pause. But I'm just saying, like, we are supposed to sit. Hey, I got it right. We are supposed to have these conversations from the door, and I feel like that's one thing this generation asks, like, especially us as married men, like, what conversations do you have early? All of them. All of them. You know, there's nothing too easy, too hard to ask. You know what I'm saying?
So you didn't pause that
again.
So don't let these tall girls, know what I mean, hate on the short kings is what you're saying. I mean,
a lot of tall women used to love short kings.
You could be missing out.
It's obvious. It's usually the opposite. The short women want the tall kings, and the tall women want the short kings.
Usually like it'll be like a 4'9" chick
because
that hate on a 5'8" nigga.
As she said, they want that look of protection.
Y'all niggas never got no. Never mind. No love for nobody from the volleyball team, then?
Of course.
Oh, all right. This chick.
I got
right. Yeah.
Oh, my niggas talking power forward games back there. I feel shorty drop stepping from the block.
Track, high jump. What are they? The high jumpers, right?
Yo.
Nah, I just feel. Nah, I mean, I gotta. Nah, I mean, shout out for my short kings, my niggas.
Nah, you feel me?
Nah, I mean, we out here. I mean, like it's.
Yeah, she put heels on taller than me.
Honestly, most of my friends are 6'2" and above, but that's fine. Like, I don't care because I never felt short. Yo, it's all about who you are, man. You know what I'm saying? People could, you're a grown ass man. Anybody throwing short jokes at you, that's some weird shit anyway. Like, but you're a grown ass man.
What's your pride and ego like?
Yeah, like, I don't give a fuck what the fuck you gotta say.
I ain't insecure.
I understand. I understand your perspective. What you were saying about the looks and females.
I think his is the best.
But females might be attracted to, like, you could. They might be attracted to a shorter. Females might be attracted to a shorter nigga, but not want to get with him because he's shorter. So, I mean, not even go over the looks and shit like that. They might like the way he looks, but just because he's short, that's why they won't talk to him.
This is what I wanted to preface this. Everybody,
a male won't.
Educated.
I don't think a male will look at a female's height and be like, unless she's like, I don't think.
No, sometimes, like, he might not want to date her.
It's not as it's more rare for a female to not look past the shorter man for a taller man to look.
Say you met a, in your past life, or like you met a
alternate reality,
a 6'7" chick.
Right.
You like
selective breeding. We're making superstar babies. We out here, baby.
You like her.
Yeah.
We out here, baby. We going straight to the league.
But also, maybe, I don't know, not you, but you know other dudes that's tall. They might like the chick, but they might not want a chick that's actually taller than them.
Most don't.
Like, you know what I mean? Like so, they like her, but they might not actually like pursue that because they'll fuck with her and all that shit, but like they're gonna leave it at that because they're like, yo, we gonna look weird.
Think about it too. Another part of that is like the alpha part of that personality.
All of that.
And
you're that tall, you're used to being that.
So I got a different level of security over here.
No, I don't think it would bother me.
And I'm talking about
it don't bother me at all.
I'm not talking about me either, but I'm just saying the spectrum.
It exists. You know what I'm saying? It definitely exists. And what I was trying to get at, everybody, you have a right to your own like standards. Like
1,000%.
Everybody has a right to their preference.
If you want to nix out all short niggas, do that shit. If that's what you want to do, like just know that what comes with that is that you shorten your pool of good people that you can meet. Like same thing with dudes that want to nix out, hairy chicks, fat chicks, tall chicks,
light skin, dark skin, all that. Yeah,
you're shortening your pool because you can meet somebody that's great. And they can look anyway. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
just because they don't check one of your boxes, you're
gonna miss your blessing because of that? Come on now. We don't want to do that.
I ain't even had to go into race and all that shit. This is just regular shit that everybody got. Like, there's tall, short people. There's fat, skinny people. There's light skin,
I got something. Let me break something down to everybody.
Right?
Straight up, right? At the end of the day, this person that you may have a perspective on when you are attracted to a certain level is going to change over time, whether that's pregnancy, whether that's weight, whether that's personality, whether that's security. What does depression and anxiety look like on somebody, and they don't want to move? They're not motivated anymore. The things that you were initially attracted to in the beginning are always going to change.
Right.
Why? Because you were supposed to grow. You were supposed to develop together. You're supposed to see each other in different seasons of your life. It's never supposed to be a thing where you are the same today than I dated you tomorrow. I spoke to my wife. I said our phases to being together were different. We were different when we were dating. We were different when we are engaged, and now we are different when we are married. How do people stay married for 30, 40 plus years? They continue to learn and develop together, and we continue to see the differences that wouldn't probably have attracted us before, but we're even more attracted to now, because at the end of the day, we're growing together. I see your difficult points. I see when you're down, when you're low, but I also know how to pick you up. You see when I'm down and I'm low, and you know how to pick me up. That's teamwork. So you can't have that teamwork from just looks. You like a certain level of attraction, a certain level of sex. Eventually, it's not going to fix us having regular conversation. It's not going to fix us being able to get through an argument, get through differences. So as much as we love each other, sometimes you have to look beyond just the physical and the attraction. You have to look to how are they building me up internally? How are they building me up physically? Are you looking at my weight? Are you looking at am I going back in my exercise? I stopped doing certain things. I need you to be picky when it comes to me. I need you to understand. This is some of the things my wife does for me. I need you to look at me and be like, all right, you started to change some things. Let's talk about it. Are you good, or is this a change for the benefit? Vice versa, I'm doing the same thing. You just had a baby. Certain things. Where's your motivation? Where your head is at? What's PPD? All these different things that you have to have real conversations about that you're not going to do when you're initially attracted to somebody. Some people think you got to wait to the I do's to get to these real conversations, but the I do's is usually too late.
Right.
I sum that up real quick. You ever fucked a chick and then not want to be with her, not want to hang out with her, not want to talk to them? Because, like, have you ever fucked a chick and be like, yo, why am I here? You're so stupid.
Yes,
why am I
1,000%. Because what is now?
Why am I
what
here
is
with
now
you?
what is now beyond?
I think I was about to be a little
I can see
specific
clearly now the rain is gone.
But, like, now I mean, you
get
here, and then you be like, yo, listen, I don't even like you.
Once
Like,
you break down that wall, yeah, you stupid. Once you break down that wall of a certain level of attraction, and you finally got that fully, you're gonna ask yourself, what's next? And if it was nothing beyond a attraction level,
Physical, lustful-
physical, lustful,
Face level attraction?
then there's nothing else that's going to happen to that situation, and that's already going to piss somebody off. You know what I'm saying? Because now somebody on one end or the other had an expectation that once I gave this up, male or female, there was supposed to be something potentially beyond this, unless there was a conversation about us being in the friend zone or us just being like mates, you know, in the bed one time. But sometimes those conversations they had, it's just like, I'm just really trying to get to you. And see
sometimes it is
you
what
know
it
what I'm
is.
saying?
That's how.
Sometimes it is what
That's
it
how
is.
you end up in the Uber. That's how you end up the Uber chick, right? That's how you. God. What you doing after this?
Yo, it's
Like, I thought I was staying here. You thought you were staying
Instead
here?
of instead of like what I guess Netflix.
It's better miss spend the night.
Yeah, instead of the used to be the Blockbuster Netflix back in the day.
Blockbuster Netflix, yeah.
Nah,
Got
yo,
it.
Netflix when they was doing 2 DVDs a month.
Yeah,
like,
back yeah.
that
the
shit was
DVDs.
fire,
That shit was
bro.
crazy.
DVDs lit.
That shit was fire.
Yeah. Instead of getting the Netflix DVDs, you might have to get a cab because I don't want to talk to you. I just don't want to. I'd rather play video games with my niggas than sit here and fucking talk to you.
And it's crazy. It's crazy how
Just
back.
waiting to hear that.
so
shit
It's
is
crazy
done.
how back then
So-
both was
yeah.
$7.99 no matter what.
No matter
Like,
what,
you
yeah.
send somebody in the same city, that's $7.99 on the taxi, yo.
So let's keep it real. A lot of people are gonna ask us a lot of. Oh, you said go ahead. You said hold on.